In this video we are using the math function remainder and flow. Previously we learned about this remainder flow. We know how to use these commands, right? This will actually take a closer lesser value, right? Now similar to this I taught you another math function that you should be able to tell now, right? It will take actually the next value, not the lower value, higher value than the fraction number, right? Here we are taking the lesser value. Now what is the program here? Smith wants to write a program to input a number and display the sum of its digit. Can you help him with the programming? Right, now here this is little complicated program. We need to clearly understand, right? This is little complicated, but we need to clearly understand this. Now here first I will take another word file here, something like this. Now you enter 342, right? You will be entering this actually the number, but we need a program. It should take this 342, add up and give the result. Now 437, 7 plus 2, 9. Answer should be 9. Now we need to take one number by one. So what we can do is, we know if you divide by 10 with the remainder command, right? We know the remainder command, how it is used. So it will take the value of 2, because always we know to divide by 10 without remainder, this need to be a 0, no? The final digit. Now if it is 2 mean definitely the remainder will be 2. So we are using the remainder command, and then we can remove this 2 and take. After that we need these two number. So take these two number, we are using the flow command, right? You know, right? If you provide this and the 10 with the flow command, so then 342 divided by 10 is 34.2. Always you know the basic maths, right? If you divide by 10, we need to shift one decimal point. If you divide by 100 from here, because 2 zeros are there, no? 1, 2, then it will be 3.42. Since we are dividing by 10, this will be 34.2. And we are giving the flow command, no? So it will omit this 2, right? It ignore this 2 and take the lower value, 34. Now the 34 is taken. Now you can use the remainder command, and from this 34 you can remove this 4 and take, right? You can remove this 4 and take. Then the 34 is divided by 10, then decimal point becomes here 3.4. Then we are using the flow command, omit the decimal, and it will take the lesser value 3. And then you can separately take 3 here, add up and give the answer. Now this is the program. It is little complicated. We need to understand step by step. That's what I have explained this first. Now your brain start thinking about this logic, then it will be easier once you run the programming code. Now see here, text window, right? Now you are all familiar with this, fine. Then read number, whatever the number you put here, it will take in here, right? Number variable, whatever you input, now it will be here in number variable. Then we are taking that number variable, whatever the value you input, it will take here. Then again we are assigning another variable called original number. Whatever the number here, now it will be shifted to this original number, also holding a value now. Both actually same, time being the both same. Now S is equal to 0, because we are going to calculate the sum. So therefore initially we are making S is 0. Now the condition, while number not equal to 0, we know greater than, less than, greater than or equal, less than or equal. This is actually not equal to 0. So that means you need to enter number. If you put 0, your program won't run, right? 366, right? 45, whatever the number you entered, it is taken here and matched here. Now let's say you have entered 342, then here 342 will be there, condition is matching, 342 is not equal to 0, true. Then we are using the math function. You see here, r is equal math dot remainder number comma 10. What is the meaning of this? We learned this previously. Whatever the number you entered, it will be taken here. That number divided by 10 remainder mean after dividing 10, whatever the remaining value you put here. So 342 divide by 10, remainder is 2, that 2 is shifted here, right? Now initially s is 0, so therefore this is new s, this is old s. Likewise we need to consider, right? So here this s is 0, 0 plus 2. Now the new s is holding 2, right? First digit is added. Then number is equal math dot flow, right? Now we are using flow command, not the remainder. So number is 342 divided by 10, 34.2. So here the result will be what? 34.2. The flow command will ignore the decimal value and it's always take the lesser value. Then it will move 34 to this number variable. Now number is holding 34, right? Now already we have taken the 2 and add up, right? Now we need to add the next number 4. Now here the 34 is taken, it will go here and check. 34 is not equal to 0, condition is true. Then 34 divided by 10, remainder is 4, that 4 is taken here, r. Now r holding value 4, s is 2, right? Now we are assigning s is equal, s is 2, no? 2 plus 4, now r is 4, then 4 plus 2 is 6. Now s is holding the value 6, s is holding the value 6, and number is 34. Then we are using the math function, number is equal math dot flow divide by 10. Now 34 divide by 10 is 3.4. Then this flow command will ignore the decimal and take the lesser value, 3. Now 3 is shifted here. Now number variable holding 3. Then go and check here, still 3 is not equal to 0, true. Then come here, 3 divided by 10, no tens, right, for 3. Then remainder is 3. Now r is holding 3. Then come here. Now previously s is 6. Then that 6 plus 3. And here the new s. Now s will be 9. Then come here. Now number is 3. So 3 divided by 10, 0.3. So it will omit the decimal value 3 and 0. Come here, 0 not equal to 0, false. Then stop the loop because the condition is false. Then here after condition false, you execute this line, text window, right line, you keep few space here, right? Then go to new line because you are typing right line. Then right line, here right line or right, no issue, right? Here we are given right line, after space go to new line. Sum of digits, inverted comma, it will type this string, with the string you add whatever the value it is holding, it will be 9. Right? Now it is very clear how it is taken. Right? We wanted to add these 3 digits separately, so first we are using the remainder command and taking this 2. Then the entire value is divided by 10 and we are using the flow command, then it will omit this and this take 34. Then we are again using the remainder command and take this 4 here. Right? Now the value is 34. No? Now the next round 34 is divided by 10, then this become 3.4. Then the flow command will ignore this and it will take only 3. Then finally it become 0. Likewise we separately taken this and we are using this formula. S is equal S plus R. First of all S is 2. Right? Then R become 4. Then 2 plus 4, then new S is 6. Always we need to make sure that old x, new x. Right? Now the old x is 6 and plus R it assigned to the new s. Then finally s will be holding 9. Correct? No? 4, 3, 7 plus 9. So therefore that algorithm is very, very important. Not like just looking at the command, typing the command and getting the result. Right? We need to clearly understand the logic to improve your creativity and the imagination. Right? Now I have already copied this command here. We can test it. Right? Now see, I will run the command. Last enter the number, so I will enter the number 678. Right? See, this will be add up. 6 plus 7 plus 8, 21. Now can you see this line here? One line is here, otherwise it will start from here not clear. No? So that is the main reason I have purposely given that line here. Can you see here? This we need to understand clearly. Yeah? See the line here, text window right line here. I have kept few spaces. No, that is very, very important. Then it will leave right line mean please after executing you go to new line. So then it will go to the new line and type sum of digit. Now the coding should be very clear. Right? Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.